Deck check! Welcome back to the first and only unscripted, unsupervised, unhinged 10-minute testing wrap-off, and today we are taking a look at a slightly more pure version of the canine archetype. This is something that we kind of missed out on in the TCG format due to Vole. In a 5-4 decision, the radical Vole judges have decided to release the Vanquished Soul support before Canine in the TCG regions, meaning that right out of the gate we already had the best build of Canine available, which just won the World Championship because of it. But this list from the Verona Regional last week is a slightly closer to pure variant. It does have Fiendsmith though, so I know you're all allergic to that. You all hate that this is just Fiend Check now, but it's still gonna be Fiend Check. We're still, like, it's still good. I don't know. Wasn't so good in that Super Quant list because of all that shit going on over there. And here it's also a little weird because you kind of think like you'd want to play maybe an engine with a 5 in it, and this one's got a 6, 5, and 6. 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
But largely our goal is to be making 1 or 2 rank 5s and then possibly using some extra bodies to make Moon of the Closed Heaven and get into that engine as well. So this isn't going to have the same explosivity that VSK9 has, but let's see if it has maybe its own strengths that can be used to great effect in a more pure variant. Fuck. It used to be that you could go first, but not anymore. Because of Vole. I feel like we let them do this. Now we do this. We can put back the Phantasme. Nice. And now we can Bell that and Ash the Harp Horror. Okay, so they already had the Babel. That's fine, as they already had the Babel. They still need to get, like, another guy on board to get to Galatea. And I feel like since they were able to use that, that means they probably already have, or probably don't have World Crown, rather. Alright. So we do have Jokul plus 5. He's not Fraud Cole just right yet. Now sometimes you draw Jokul and no 5, and it feels like the most fraudulent card ever printed. And we're gonna send Poop Piss. Gonna get our search. Imperm. I feel like we can do this because Forced Release will come back at the end of the battle phase. And get Lantern. And what we can do is we can go Lantern, get back Lupus so that Ripper will be targeting protected. Get your search. Case. Lupus. Droplet. Alright. Alright. And we're gonna get... I think another Izuna. Is this just lethal? I don't think on board, right? It's 44, 61, 72, 5. No. Maybe if we... It's asking that they want to bring this back, which will do absolutely nothing. Yeah, it literally makes this faster. Maybe they just want out of the game faster. Summon you. And now we just get in. There. Oh, we have to roll a die. It's fine though. We're going first. Yeah, I think there's not really a way to do this without getting Jokul here. That's fine. Like, at least it's not Droll. At least not yet. Send Lupus. Now here we get the Jokul. I'm the Jokul, baby. And now go Lantern. Get Case. Get Queso K9. On Miller Grove in Ohio. And yeah, let's just go Nash here. Case. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just get Jokul. And then get Izuna. And we're gonna get Requiem. You used to be able to make Requiem, but not anymore. Because of Vol. And I mean, you guys still know and love this line. Well, I got, like... I clicked the wrong button, but it's okay. And we also still have our normal. We're not gonna use it or nothing, but like, it's there. It matters. Anyway, because we clicked the wrong button, we're ending on Necroquip. You all love Necroquip, don't you? You used to be able to draw with Necroquip, but not anymore, because of Vol. I think if we Nash Knight here, then even if they tag out, it doesn't matter, because we just suck up what they summon. Boom. Boom. What's next? What else you got? Deployment? This thing? No, because they're gonna go summon the patron, and if we try to do that, then it... Caesar might have been good here. Maybe. It might have been okay. But you can't make Caesar anymore because of Vol. We're gonna do this here. Make Wolf. Kill the field. Kill the rabbit. Let me take a look at what. Let me take a look at what's in that hand. Show me that. Show me that hand. Show me that hand. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Send you. And then Desiree, just get rid of the guy. Yeah. Alright, let's go. 5. Yeah! Okay. Okay, got a little kick. Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. You know what? Actually, that ends my turn. You know, I can't play through that. Not that I can play at all. Okay, okay, it's got a little kick. Okay. I mean, I literally have to do this, even though, like, I probably lose. Like, like, I know that now they just get Izuna and make even more stuff, but, like... Oh, they could probably just... No, they get Lantern here, okay. So if they have Izuna in hand, then we have to Ash Izuna, or else they just summon Lupus and they have 8,000. They could also just pass on 4k damage. Just let me hand loop myself as well. Normal Lurry, sure. So somehow we're in a mirror match. And then Droll me. Droll yourself as well. Yeah, I mean, if we do that, it just gets rippered. Do they kill here? I think... What does Desiree get up to with Agnum Day? Is it like 64 or is it 56? I think it's 56. But if they go battle phase, then Agnum Day in battle... No, I guess we're gonna find out together. It's 58. And that's... Yeah, just barely over 8,000. And we've elected to negate our own Ripper, just like for the fuck of it. Alright. 2. Let's go. Jeez. It would appear that this canine engine is not producing enough cards to consistently do things. What's going on with that? At least we have a play this time. It just happens to be the play that, like, you know, like it's yielded so many results. Like, we can't deny that, like, this is just like this exact sequence is the GOAT of deck check at this point. Okay. But you know what, baby? That means we get to draw. We're drawing, baby, and it's going to be Izuna off the top. Whoop! Fucked. Sometimes that works. And we will get another draw on their turn. That's kind of Izuna. What the fuck? Just shut up. Whatever this is, just shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm playing Snake Eye Yummy. I'm playing Snake Eye Monarch. Go the fuck away. Leave me alone forever and ever, a trillion years. Whatever this, I don't want to know. Literally don't even want to know what it is you're doing. Just shut up. Yeah, sure. I don't even care anymore. It's not quite easy enough. I don't even think we're on Typhon. Do we even bother here? Like, I guess we can. We want to do this, so like... Imagine if there was like a 5 we could summon with Requiem. Imagine if there were 5s in our deck. We'll just leave this in hand in case we draw Jokel. Alright. What do we got? 1. Shit. 2. Fuck. 4. Let's go. Alright. Jokel, not fraudulent. We do have a 5. It's a real card. It's real if you believe that it's real. It's not a lie if you believe it. Get Leonard. Oh, do not droll me. What for you droll me in the cold, cold ground? Alright, what's the plan here? The problem with droll is that we can't even use Ripper to set, because that's attached to a search. So it might just be... I feel like we still make Ripper here. I feel like we still pretty much do the same thing. Just like with a lot less searches. And then normal Lurie. And folks, everyone's favorite play under Droll. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. God, stop me if you have seen this one before. That's our deck check, baby. Caesar Lacrima again. 5th Caesar Lacrima in a row. Alright. Out my board, liberal. Break my Reddit board. Goods. Ugh. Let me tell you why I've grown a disdain for goods. It's because on stream, whenever they activate their stupid fucking, like, hollow goods, I can never actually tell what it is. It just doesn't look like anything. Yeah, I don't want to deal with whatever this is. It's like, it's pretty clearly Striker with the Metal Foes fusion. Oh. Alright. Alright, what do you got for me? If it's just engaged, then like... I don't like that, but I'll live. You're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna hang out here. Like, I felt like I needed you because if it was Nib, then I didn't want to be that owned. Here comes Metal Foes Fusion. The only one was Ghost Ship. True. We gotta add that in. We gotta add that in. It like summons itself, right? It does say summon self, I think. Ghost Ship. Yeah, you gotta banish a light. I'm gonna banish a light. Alright, so you just you just let me negate the linkage. Just like cuz. Okay. That does out my whole board because you get to negate the other two and I'm out of materials on Caesar, but I have the thing engraved still. Yeah, what was the plan there? I'm really not sure like what the idea behind this deck is, but it's kind of elucidated some of the larger issues with K9 as an actual deck to me. In a way, I think K9 and Fiendsmith are actually very similar cases where the engines feel so good that they kind of trick you into thinking that the cards are good. What I mean by that is that both of them kind of have this appeal to them where like they feel really strong when they get to go off, but like you kind of need them to be supplementing something else rather than just doing their thing by themselves, or the whole idea kind of falls apart. We've seen plenty of people try to play like pure Fiendsmith in a way, and even though the board of Caesar Paradise is so popular, it can't really sustain a full deck on its own. And in the same way, just trying to draw Jokul and a 5, it doesn't really work. You kind of, like, we're kind of past the point where that can be a reliable strategy. Which is why K9 has pretty much only seen success as part of, like, a deck that independently does something really good, and then if you just happen to draw your Jokul, you get to, like, pop off so much harder, and in other cases, you get to get into the K9 engine from an existing good combo by going through Ripper. On their own, they're pretty inconsistent, fragile, not super repeatable, and one thing that can be said for certain is they don't work very well with 6s. And once again, not to be like a broken record from our last deck check, but Fiendsmith took up like a shit ton of extra deck space here that made it so we didn't really have room to do much of anything with the K9s in terms of like making a rank 5 after we went through the 3 we were able to afford. So it makes me kind of stop to wonder, like, are we power creeping Fiendsmith? Is it just, have we gotten to a point where an engine can't take up this much space? Like, oh, that's way too big. Oh no, I need all those slots for Marksman Kingtail or something, I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum to ponder, whereas before we kind of thought the era of Fiendsmith would just last forever. But it seems like just like the adventure engine before it, every dog has its day, and that day comes and goes. So you know what? Here's my promise to the American people. This will be our final Fiendsmith deck check.
I will remember you.
Until probably next week.